I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your resistance band core workout. So in this workout, we're gonna be using a resistance band. So maybe you have a flat band like this, maybe you have a long band with handles. It doesn't matter. Everything I'm gonna do, you'll have options for whichever band you have, and we're just gonna be targeting all through the core. So abs, obliques, lower back. Along with that, we'll have some pulls and some things that are gonna also work your upper and lower body as a little bonus, but focusing on the core. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so to start, come into a seated position. Quick little warm up. We're just gonna roll through our back, chin to the chest, round it here, and then just open up. So just a few things just like this. We're not gonna do very much of a warm up, so please, as always, get more of a warm up and cool down on your own. If you need it, one more, hold it here, and breathe. And then take those hands, we're just gonna reach over, back to center. Reach and center. And then across your chest, just warming up through the torso, little active dynamic warm up, and breathe. Okay, so grab your resistance band. It doesn't matter which one. If you have with the handles, we're gonna loop it over. This one you can just grab out to the side, and we're just gonna start just going halfway back with the band, and we're gonna keep it over the head. So we're just gonna go up. It's harder than it looks, right? To really lengthen, so like we talk about in Pilates, we're just gonna reach up over the head and up here to here. So what we're gonna add, we're gonna take it over our knees, up, and then a little gentle pull out. So over the knees, up, and squeeze. If you've got this band, you're just here. Over the knees, up, and squeeze. If you don't wanna work any arms or back today, you can just do the movements without the squeeze. But if you want that little bonus, which is also gonna activate your core more, then add that little just gentle pull out at the top. And if you're feeling good about this, you wanna add a little more core. We're gonna go all the way down, over the head, up, and squeeze. Totally fine if you just wanna keep it halfway like we were doing. But if you can, take it all the way down, up, squeeze, down, over, and let's go two more just like this, whichever way you're going. And breathe, last one. And relax, let's fold it over for a little stretch. So we're gonna stay in this seated position, and we're gonna bring it up to a little seated Russian twist. So watch me, I'm gonna start with no pull on the band. I'm just twisting to the side, back to center, twist to the side. You can be seated, a little more upright with those heels down on the ground, a little more of a challenge. Pick those feet up, twist and up, twist and up. If you want a little extra, take those hands up and pull down. So I'm here to here. Bend in that elbow. So watch me, it's looking like this. I'm extending through a bent elbow so I get a little bit of triceps. If you've got this band, we're here, extend down and up. And if you've got the band with the handles, you may want to take it out, unloop it, so you get a little more pull. So just keeping it here to here, with or without the pull. If you want extra arms, but if you want to just keep it abs, take it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it over. And just a note, it's totally fine to feel those hip flexors right at the top of your legs. That is normal, they're connected. They connect into those core muscles, so that is a normal thing to be feeling. So go ahead and take it down onto your back. We're gonna loop that band over your feet, cross it here, and then we're just gonna climb up like we're climbing up a rope. So you're actually not, it's gonna look like you're using the band to come up, but you're actually gonna use your core. So I'm gonna come up, 2, 3, as high as I can go, and then down, 2, 3. Either band, doesn't matter. Over your feet, down, 2, 3. So crunch, crunch, crunch. Again, not really pulling yourself up. You're just giving yourself a point to reach for, to really get high in that crunch. Pulling it up, 2, 3, down, 2 more, up, 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 reach. Last one, up, 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 and relax. So if your band already has a lot of resistance, we're gonna keep it here, and we're just gonna do a little out and in. So it's a little bonus outer thighs. If you've got the band with the handles and it's feeling too loose, you can cross your handles and grip up. So out and in. Flex that foot, out, in, and then watch me as we do this, we're gonna lower those legs. So go as far as is comfortable where you don't feel like you're pulling too much with your back. We're keeping that pulse out for outer thighs, but I'm lowering for abs. You should feel both. Probably feeling a little more burn in those outer thighs, but it's feeling pretty difficult as you lower down for core. Keep that upper body relaxed. You're gonna relax the head and neck and shoulders and just pulse out. Woo. Right. One more, we're gonna take it down or about halfway down. Hold it here, find your stability in your abs. If that feels like too much, take it a little higher, but hold it low if you can. And then little tiny pulses. Outer thighs, glutes, and then of course our core. Woo, for 4, 3, 2, relax, bring those knees in. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna stay here with that band around your feet. You're gonna go ahead and grab it on the outside and really careful. I want you to lift your shoulders so you can keep your eye on that band, and I'm gonna push out and then bring the knees in. So I'm gonna give a little resistance pulling back as I come out, but then I'm gonna release that resistance as I come in. So it's making it hard as I go out, but then I'm not pulling it back in, I'm using my core as it comes back in. And you can even add a little reverse crunch, little lift of the hips. Relax your shoulders if that's feeling like too much for your neck, but basically I just want you to make sure you keep an eye so that band doesn't slide around. It's possible it might come off like that. Just be careful, safety first. If that feels like too much, then drop the band and just do the motion without. So I'm here nice and slow. That's another reason we're going really slow. Release that tension as you come in, knees out, knees in, little lift, and we'll go for 4, and breathe, 3, 2, last one, and then let's push it out and hold, and then just tiny little pushes, one foot at a time. So it's kind of like a little mini bicycle, and similar to that little pulse out we did before. If you want to take it higher, if you feel it too much in your back, or take it a little lower. Maintain that resistance, little bend in the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Bring it in, drop that band to the side, hug it in. And then since we're here, no band, just a little bonus, reverse and upper crunch. Everything in, everything out. Support that head. Just a little burn since everything was working without that band. We'll just go for 8. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good, good. So let's go ahead and turn onto our sides. You're gonna take your band, we're gonna come into a side plank, but you're gonna hold the band with your lower hand. So if this elbow is down, I'm gonna hold the band, either one, whichever one you have. And then I'm gonna cross the top leg over and come up into a side plank. So I'm holding it here, and then I'm just gonna do little gentle pulls and back. Pull and back. So it's just putting us a little bit off balance. You have to maintain with that lower hand, making the core work a little harder, getting a little extra back, and breathe. We'll go last 4, 4, breathe, 3, 2, and then let's hold it here, drop the band, reach that hand up, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Drop that down. little stretch over, and then we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. We're in the home stretch here. So bottom hand is gonna hold the band. You can just hold it down on the mat or grip it with your hand. Bring it up, find your balance here, and then just pull back. So you decide how much resistance you want. You can grip a little closer if you want a little more or a little less, up to you. Breathe, pull that elbow back. So it's not a full twist, just enough that we're feeling a little off balance. Core has to work harder for 4. Squeezing the shoulder blade to work the back. Last 2 and 1. Drop that bend here. We're gonna hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Bring those knees in, stretch it over, and then we're gonna take it down. Again, doesn't matter which band. We're gonna loop it over either way, and we're gonna come down into a Superman. So we're here. So first thing, Superman normally looks like this. We're just gonna add a band. So no pull just yet, just lift up, really lengthen through those arms, lengthen through the legs. Everything's holding in nice and tight. If that feels good to you, you wanna add a little extra, just pulse out with those hands. You're gonna feel it right in the upper part of your shoulders. You can even add a little heel click, legs going in and out too. Little extra glutes. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Come up on the elbows in that modified Cobra. That's all we're gonna do. Resistance band core is over. If it doesn't bother your back or head, neck, and shoulders, bring those hands in. Come all the way up, relax the shoulders, and just gently look side to side. Stretching out through the neck. And breathe. And then take it back into child's pose. Sit deep. And then bring it up to a seated position. Let's just reach over to one side, stretch out through those obliques. Let your head drop into that. Just because we're getting a lot of pulls and lengthening, you might feel those muscles all through here. Let's just let our head drop to the front. And then gently over to one side. And then over to the other side. One big deep breath in right here. And that was your resistance band core workout. Great job, everybody.